First, it's EDC week. The three-day electronic dance music festival kicks off Friday.
That's right. And while festival goers are excited to see some of their favorite artists on stage this morning, Mike Davis is focusing on the behind the scenes and talking to a local who's responsible for some of your favorite hits. Good morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, so EDC is here, and this whole week there's so much buzz and excitement, and that's why we're here at Studio DMI with the legend Luca Pretolesi. I mean, look at this state-of-the-art studio we're in right now. Luca, you worked with everyone from Steve Aoki, Diplo, J Balvin, all these great people, and they all want to work with you because of your ability in the studio when it comes to mixing and mastering. Tell us, what is it about your craft that makes you sought after with all these amazing artists?
Well, it's the last opportunity to elevate the quality of the song, right? So it's a final stage before we put on distribution. And the song needs to translate well on Spotify, club, festival, everywhere.
And, you know, listen, I know Jason Feinberg thinks I'm a modern-day Quincy Jones when it comes to music and being in the studio, but for everybody at home who might not know what mixing and mastering really entails and means, explain that to everybody.
Well, there's different stages. There is a writing portion of the song, the production, and then goes into mixing and mastering. So mixing and mastering, essentially, we have the entire bands or the entire production open in front of me in this case, and I'm able to enhance certain parts, give a certain spotlight on a certain instrument, just bring the song to life.
And when we're working with people like Diplo and Steve Aoki, you know, the psychology behind it, not just being able to technically do things, but to work with these artists who are superstars, what do you bring to the table that are those intangibles that might not be seen on the computer?
Well, I always try to have a listener point of view with the technical expertise to make certain things happen on the song. And I feel being detached from the song. When I bring the song, I'm new, I'm excited, instead of them spending like 500 or 600 times listening to their own song, they're a little bit attached. So my job is being detached and try to elevate the quality.
And you know what? This guy really is a true legend. 5 Grammy nominations, over 10 billion streams, 5 diamond records. I mean, you've logged over 30,000 hours in the studio. Let's talk about music right now and everything that's going on with EDC. Why is Vegas such a great hub for electronic dance music and that kind of genre?
It's amazing, first of all, to be in this town, be part of this community with so much happening around dance music this week. EDC is not anymore just a festival event. It's just a city. It's everywhere. A lot of our clients actually play club shows, festival, after party. So it's unbelievable. I think Vegas really made for this. You know, it's just perfect for dance music. Yeah.
Well, guess what? We're going to be hanging out here in the studio. I can't waste my time here with the great Luca Pretolesi. Do you think maybe we're going to make a song in between this? Can we make me the new Diplo?
Let's do it. I think you can. Yeah.
I'm willing to bleach my hair, do whatever Diplo's doing. He's a good-looking guy. Jason and Alyssa, we're going to be hanging around. You don't want to miss it. More action here at Studio DMI coming up.
Okay,
Look
cool
forward
stuff.
to that, that's for sure.
Man, listening to a song 500 or 600 times, can you imagine?
Only if it's a group I really like.
I'm glad he gets paid for that.
Yeah. All right, Mike, thanks. All right, let's check back in with Mike Davis. He is live at Studio DMI this morning, previewing the upcoming weekend of EDC. Mike, you were about to make an original track. Is this true?
No, we're not going to be doing that, but when you're here with the great Luca Pretolesi, you got to talk great stuff in music. Right here at Studio DMI in Las Vegas, he has worked with Snoop Dogg. He's worked with J Balvin, you know that song, Mi Gente, On My Mind, Diplo. What about Major Lazer, Lean On, some of the biggest songs you can ever imagine. So I'm looking at this whole setup here, Luca, and I'm almost getting anxiety. What are we looking at here?
Are you ready to mix? Are you ready?
No, I'm not.
All right, that's the car that I drive every day, right?
Yeah.
So we call this like stereo bus. That's like drum bus. That's mastering. So it's kind of like a custom console that allow me to do what I do really quick. Use my hands. I have a mouse, but also use my hands for analog gear. So it's a hybrid mastering and mixing console.
And okay, and maybe can you give us a taste of something before you put your hands on it and then after you put your hands on it? Can we see something like that?
Yeah, let's do it. So let's play. I don't know how much we can hear, but let's go. So that's the way I receive a song. And then I have drums. I usually split the song drums, and then that's, there you go, let's turn. Just vocal. Go back to drums. There we go.
So hearing all those elements. Okay, now I'm going to put you on the spot.
Right.
When we listen to a song, you, with your level of expertise, and you hear maybe not the finest job when it comes to mastering and mixing, where did somebody drop the ball? Where do people screw up when it comes to those things?
Well, it's my job to be very nice and say, hey, you might want to consider me, do a little retouch here and there, you know. Well, but it's kind of like part of my job, you know. I need to elevate the quality, I need to do a little bit of fixing, a little bit of enhancement, and ultimate, serve the song. Just do the best for the song.
Okay, now I got to know this. For a song like Major Lazer, Lean On, we'll need some to lean on, you know, nobody wants to hear me sing that. But when that came here, did you have the foresight to know that it's going to be a major international super hit?
Listen, we don't have the crystal ball. It's crazy how it's so hard to predict a success. For sure, it touched my feeling. I felt good about the song, but you don't know. You don't know how far the song can go, you know?
So, and if you had the secret sauce, the one thing that makes a song that people at home, if they want to be the next Major Lazer, Diplo, Steve Aoki, and they want to have that song Lean On, what do they need? What's that single ingredient?
I think the song, you need to just generally touch your heart, your emotion. If you need to connect to the song, you'd be able to sing along. If it's something too complicated to digest, too many elements, it's gonna be hard to translate for everyone. I think the song is to be easy to kind of like capture you and digest and just like feel good about it. It's just like an emotional response.
I love it. The great Luca Pretolesi. Let's say it. Let's say it together.
Yeah.
Pretolesi.
Why do you do like this with that?
Because we're Italian.
Yeah, right?
Say it.
Luca Pretolesi.
Pretolesi. There you go, guys.
Good.
Great spending time with you. I love this dude over here. Studio DMI. You got to love it. We're getting all excited for all the buzz happening with EDC here in town. Guys, I'll toss it back to you in the studio. This is the guy. He's a star maker. He works with everybody.
I love that Major
All those
Lazer
great
song.
songs.
I love that one.
I know.
Yeah, that's
he did
cool.
that right here in Las Vegas.
Wow, so cool. All right, thanks, guys.